Okay. In this session, we are going to read and discuss Nicholas' expedition into the lumber room. Mission into the lumber room. That is one of the major events of this short story, the climax, highest moment of the short story. Now we know the lumber room is a secret place for, prohibited place for children, and does not allow anyone to go there. The door is always locked. No one can enter, especially children. Now, we know Nicholas is a smart boy. He is not a dull-witted boy. He is very curious about the world. Now, the lumber room is a curious place for Nicholas. Therefore, Nicholas decides to go into this lumber room that is closed for all children. That is closed for all children. He makes a plan for it. Nicholas is not just a boy. He is full of imagination, creative thinking. He plans how to go into this lumber room secretly behind Aunt's eyes. Aunt's eyes. Now, in this part of the short story, we are reading how Nicholas puts his plan into action. He puts his plan into action. Now we know the story so far. Now early morning, Nicholas puts a frog into his bread and milk. And this matter brings about a clash between Nicholas and the aunt. And as a result, aunt punishes Nicholas by giving other children a picnic. Right? After that, there are other clashes. Nicholas criticizes aunt's character. He says aunt is a careless guardian to children because she does not know anything about children. Then aunt gives another punishment to Nicholas, not to go into gooseberry garden. But Nicholas thinks if he wants, he can go to gooseberry garden as well as he can be a bad boy. Now, up to that point, we have discussed. From there, we'll continue. Now, the aunt, she knows that Nicholas will really, definitely go into the gooseberry garden. Therefore, she first goes into the gooseberry garden to stop Nicholas. Now, actually, this is what Nicholas wants, to keep the aunt away from the house, because he has that plan. What is the plan? To go into the lumber room. That put in a frog may also be one part of that plan. One part of that plan, because Nicholas knows if aunt is made angry, she will communication error. If aunt is made angry, she will give the same punishment. Sending other children away, prohibiting the gooseberry garden, and aunt's first going into the gooseberry garden, things like that. They may be the parts of those plannings. Now, Nicholas Nicholas makes everything ready for this new action. What is this new action or mission? Going into the lumber room. Okay. Now let's read what happens between Nicholas and this aunt. Now the gooseberry garden had 2 doors. Now this part of the short story manifests the nature of the gooseberry garden. The nature of the gooseberry garden, as well as some qualities of this aunt. Some qualities. Now let's read. The gooseberry garden had 2 doors, 2 gates. Those means here gates. The gooseberry garden has 2 gates for entrance. By which it might be entered. And once a small person like Nicholas, any small boy like Nicholas could go secretly into there, he could effectually, successfully, perfectly disappear, hide from view, from eyes. Any small boy like Nicholas can go into the gooseberry garden and well hide. It actually means well hide from the sight, eyes, because the garden is like a small jungle, small forest. Amid means among the mesquite growth. Mesquite means thick, very thick growth, vegetation, trees, bushes of artichokes, raspberry canes, fruit bushes. Now, these are the trees and bushes in the gooseberry garden. It's like a small jungle, forest. Any person, small person like Nicholas, can hide there from other people. Aunt knows this. And even Nicholas loves this place. He loves this place. Why? It is full of adventures. There are animals, there are trees to climb, there are places to hide. Therefore, he also loves this place, the gooseberry garden. It is his best place in the house. Every day he visits there. The aunt had many other things to do that afternoon. Now the time is afternoon. Aunt had many other work to do, but she spent an hour or two. She spent 1 hour or 2 hours in trivial gardening operations. Trivial means useless, false, unnecessary. Useless gardening work. Now aunt pretends to do some work in the gooseberry garden. She does not really have any work, but she tries to show she has some work. This is aunt's pretending nature. Note it down. This woman is pretending, not truthful. Aunt is not a truthful character. She is a pretending woman. Now, she does not have any work, but she appears to have work there. This is pretense. Pretense. Among the flower beds and strawberries. Flower beds and strawberries. Strawberry is also some kind of plant. When she could keep a watchful eye, she can keep a watchful eye. Eagle's eyes. Careful eyes. She can keep looking at the 2 doors, 2 gates that led to the forbidden garden. What is forbidden garden or paradise? Forbidden paradise is a metaphor for the gooseberry garden. Because now this gooseberry garden is prohibited. Forbidden means prohibited. Pahana. Prohibited for Nicholas. Now she is protecting this gooseberry garden from Nicholas' entrance. She is protecting it. She is protecting it. Therefore, she keeps a sharp looking. Watchful eye means sharp looking at the 2 gates to see if Nicholas is coming in. She was, underlined, this is some special quality of this woman, underlined. She was a woman of few ideas. She was a woman of few ideas and with immense powers of concentration. With immense powers of concentration. Now, 2 good qualities of this woman is mentioned here. 2 qualities, not good qualities. One is a weak quality, other is a strong quality. Right? 2 opposite qualities. What is the weak quality? Few ideas. A woman of few ideas. What is that? It means this woman does not have any creative ideas. No ideas. No imagination. She has no imagination. That is the meaning. Her mind is empty, nothing. Here she has nothing. That is a weak quality. But we know Nicholas is full of imagination. He has so many things in his head. But this woman does not have. That is the weak quality. What is the strong quality? She has immense means great. She has a great powers of concentration. Concentration. What is concentration? Focus in your mind. Chitta ekagratave. Focus in your mind on a certain matter. This is a good quality. You do not have this concentration. Something like meditation. Now, therefore, this woman can focus on the two gates, on this matter non-stop, because of these powers of concentration. Because of these powers of concentration. Now, Aunt is in the gooseberry garden. Nicholas is outside the gooseberry garden. Okay. Now that conflict further goes on. Now she is protecting the gooseberry garden from Nicholas like a security officer, like a soldier woman. She is protecting it like a watcher. Nicholas made 1 or 2 sorties into the front garden. 2 sorties. Sorties means 2 journeys. 2 walkings. 2 or 3 walkings into the front garden. What is front garden? The small place. The small place before the gooseberry garden. Where the 2 gates are situated. Wriggling his way, moving his way with obvious means clear, obvious stealth of purpose, secret purpose. Stealth of purpose means with clear secret purpose, idea. Clear secret idea of stealth purpose, with clear secret idea towards one or the other of the doors. Now Nicholas goes with some secret purpose to the one or the other of the doors. Doors means gates. Now Nicholas goes to the gates one by one. It means he is walking. He keeps walking among the gates of the gooseberry garden, but he does not go into it because Aunt is looking at him. But never able for a moment, he is not able to evade. Evade means get rid of, keep away from the aunt's watchful eye. The aunt has very watchful eyes. She keeps looking at the gates. Therefore, Nicholas has no chance, not able to go into the gooseberry garden. As a matter of fact, really, actually, that is the idea. As a matter of fact, actually, he had no intention, no idea. Nicholas has no idea of trying to get into the gooseberry garden. Underline. Very important. Okay. Nicholas has no idea of going into the gooseberry garden. Actually, he is just pretending. Nicholas is also a pretending boy because he learns all these qualities from the aunt. Nicholas is a small boy. You know, small children imitate elders, good qualities as well as bad qualities. Likewise, Nicholas also learns all those qualities from his aunt. Now, Nicholas is also pretending to go into the gooseberry garden, but he does not have any idea of going there. Going there. He has another secret idea. Secret idea. What is it? His secret idea is to visit the lumber room, is to go into the lumber room, that plan. But it was extremely, really extremely, greatly convenient, good for him, convenient for him. Convenient means good for him, that his aunt should believe he had. Now, aunt should believe Nicholas is to come into the gooseberry garden. Aunt should believe that Nicholas has some idea, secret idea to get into the gooseberry garden. Aunt must believe so. Now, in this way, Nicholas is creating some suspicious feelings in the aunt's heart. Therefore, she will keep a long time in the gooseberry garden to stop Nicholas. That is one part of that plan. Keeping the aunt a long time in the gooseberry garden. One part of his plan. You see his smartness, smart character. It was a belief, idea that would keep her. This belief, this suspicious belief or feelings will keep her on self-imposed sentry duty. Self-imposed. Sentry duty means watcher's duty. Self-imposed. She herself appointed as a watcher. She herself has become a watcher. Self-imposed sentry duty. Watcher's duty. What is the watcher's duty? To guard the gooseberry garden for the greater part of the afternoon. Great part of the afternoon. Now, this is what Nicholas wants according to the plan. Aunt must stay in the gooseberry garden for a long time during the afternoon. Having thoroughly confirmed, verified, assured, confirmed means having assured and fortified. Fortified means made strong. Made strong, having made strong her suspicions, Nicholas came back, secretly came back into the house and rapidly put into execution a plan of action, underlined, that had long germinated in his brain. Now, Nicholas secretly returns to house from the gooseberry garden's gates, and he begins his secret plan. Execution means beginning. Execution means beginning. Plan of action that had long germinated. Germinated means created, made. Long created in his brain. Now, everything is in Nicholas' brain. He does not write anything. This is his smartness, smart character. His brain stores everything. Now, Nicholas returns to the house to begin this new plan. What is the new plan? You know it. going into the gooseberry garden. Sorry, the lumber room. Going into the lumber room. That is the new plan of action. Now, according to this plan, the next step is to find the key of the lumber room. He knows where it is. He knows where it is. He knows the key is in the library room by standing on a chair in the library. Now he goes to the library room. You see his readiness. He is ready, well made, well prepared. One could reach, reach means simply go to a shelf, bookshelf, on which reposed, kept or hidden a fat, important looking key. A fat, important looking key. This key of the lumber room is somewhat big. That is why the writer says fat key, very big key. And also it is an important key for Nicholas. Very, very important key. Now Nicholas knows that the key is hidden in a bookshelf of the library room. He takes a chair because he is not tall enough. He's a small boy. He takes a chair, stands on it, and takes the key into his hand. The key was as important as it looked. It was the instrument. It is this key, the instrument, this tool, which kept the mysteries of the lumber room. Because it is this key that kept the secrets, mysteries means the secrets of the lumber room, secure, protected from unauthorized intrusion. Unauthorized intrusion, what is this? Unauthorized means unpermitted, not permitted. Intrusion means entrance. Permissionless, unpermitted entrance. Unpermitted entrance, especially for children. Children are not permitted, allowed to go into the lumber room. Now, unauthorized intrusion refers to children's entrance contextually. What is the contextual meaning? Children's entrance. Note it down. Unauthorized intrusion. Children's entrance into the lumber room. That is the meaning here. Note it down. Which opened a way. Now, this key opened the way only for aunts. Aunts and such privileged persons. Such persons with permissions, privilege, rightful. Privilege means rightful people, elders. No children are allowed. But Nicholas is the first one who is going to break this rule. First child. Nicholas is the first child to go into the lumber room in history. He's going to make a history, a name in history, as the first person to have entered the lumber room. Nicholas had not underlined. This is his preparedness. Sudan. Pre-preparedness. Perasuda. Pre-preparedness. A good character quality. Okay. Now, according to his plan, he must learn He must practice how to open a door with a key. Where does he do it? At the school. At school. His classroom door. Nicholas had not much experience of the art of fitting keys, art of putting keys or fitting keys into keyhole and turn in the locks. Now, Nicholas has no experience about this. Now, this is a serious mission for Nicholas. Therefore, he must learn, practice everything, because otherwise this mission would fail. Mission would fail, unsuccessful. Therefore, he practices everything before, like a great soldier. He practices everything for this mission to be successful. At school, he learns, practices how to open a door with a key. But for some days past, he had practiced with the key of the schoolroom door, classroom door. In the classroom, he closes the door, locks it with the key. Then he puts the key back in and opens it. He does it several times in order to be practiced. You see his preparedness. He's a well planner. The Salasum Karuli, Nicholas. He did not believe in trusting. Underline, this is also some strong quality of Nicholas' character. What is that quality? Nicholas does not believe in trust. Trust means believe. Belief. Luck and accident. Nicholas does not believe in luck, or Nicholas does not believe in accident. Accident means something happens automatically. Something happens automatically. Accident. Chance, or simply luck and chance. Nicholas does not believe in luck and chance. He believes in his own strength, own powers, own hand, own planning, right? Because Nicholas is quite practical. Nicholas is a practical boy. He does not believe in luck or chance. He does not wait for anything to happen automatically, right? He plans everything. Nicholas is a logical character, logical boy. Now, therefore, he practices at school how to close and open, how to open and close the door. Now he, with the key of the lumber room, he goes to the door. The key turns stiffly in the lock, stiffly, roughly. This key roughly turns in the lock, but it opened. Underline. This is how Nicholas experienced first experience of the lumber room. Underline these parts. How does he experience? The door opened. The door opened. And Nicholas was, what is this door? The lumber room's door. The door opened. It was an unknown land. Unknown land, new land, unfamiliar land. Now, for Nicholas, this is not a room of the house. For Nicholas, this is a land, new country, new place, unknown land, compared with the gooseberry garden. When compared with the gooseberry garden was a stale delight. Stale. Stale means not taste. not having any taste, not tasty. Bad something, a bad delight. Now, Nicholas understands gooseberry garden is not delightful, not good, not pleasurable like the lumber room. Because gooseberry garden has a mere material pleasure. Material pleasure means superficial beauty. The gooseberry garden has only superficial beauty, but the lumber room is not so. It has superficial beauty as well as some other hidden value, beauty and value. Now, Nicholas understands the lumber room is a place full of beauty and value. Place full of beauty and value. Okay. Now we have discussed how Nicholas plans this lumber room mission and how finally he achieves, makes this mission successful because of his smart planning. Because of his smart planning. Nicholas is the first child. Nicholas is the first child to enter this lumber room. Enter this lumber room.